one story of somebody that has worked with you, you were able to coach them, and what was the result of that?
Okay, so I actually was coaching a woman who, a young woman starting out in sales, and she was very nervous, and she was, her whole persona she thought was the way she looked, which is true with most young women. And, and so we talked about it and talked about it. And this was on the phone, so I hadn't met her. And when I finally got to meet her, I was expecting what she was telling me. And I didn't see that at all. I saw the most professional young woman that I could ever see. And I said that to her. I said, you are an amazingly professional woman. You dress beautifully. Your presence, you walk in a room and people want to be around you. And so what we did was we just, again, we had to change her mindset. And the mindset is the first thing you have to adjust. And once we did that, her sales, her whole career started going on an uphill swing. Because it was no longer that I was just cute and young and, people like me because of that. No, she's brilliant. She's a brilliant woman.
I so agree with that, because what happens is that when somebody finally accepts the truth, the chains snap, and they can breathe again, and there's a different image of who they are. I know that I had the same thing happen to me when I was about 39 years old. Little adjustment, and all of a sudden I was like in a different river, finally flowing with the stream.
But the problem was that nobody ever told her how good she is. And in sales, it's a very lonely profession. You get in your car and you're hyping yourself up and you get to your appointment and then you're on and you talk and whatever. Then you get back in your car and it's very lonely. And so nobody ever said to her, yeah, you are amazing. And that's the one thing I tell people, tell someone how great they are, because we don't tell ourselves. Women don't necessarily say, man, I'm awesome. I try to tell myself that every single day. And I still go, people go, yeah, you're awesome. But I really want people to tell the women that, especially women, the women that they're working with or in a business situation, tell them something great. I will call a company and thank them for something that they've done. And the initial response that I get when I say, may I talk to the owner, is this very, pushback. And they say, what is this about? And I say, well, I'd like to give them some feedback. And immediately they think it's negative. And I did it for my husband's birthday because somebody baked him this amazing cake, and I had to ship it and everything else. And I called and I spoke to the owner, and he said, what's the problem? And I said, I just wanted to thank you. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And you could hear him take a deep breath and go, really? Because nobody ever tells me that.